Amaka and Chidi's marriage started with love and promises but ended in heartbreak. They were married for 8 years and had 2 children, Kamsi, 6, and Eda, 4. Amaka, a devoted school teacher, managed the home while Chidi pursued a business in importing electronics. Trouble began when Chidi's business collapsed after a bad deal. Financial strain led to constant arguments. One morning, Amaka woke up to find Chidi gone. He left a note that read, "I need space to figure things out. Take care of the kids." For over 3 years, Chidi provided no support, leaving Amaka to shoulder the burden of raising the children alone. Despite her struggles, she ensured their education and well-being. She had earlier obtained a divorce order from the customary court when he remained incommunicado. When Chidi failed to return or send support, Amaka consulted her lawyer, Barrister Chokuma. Together, they filed a case for sole custody, arguing that Chidi had abandoned his family. On the day of the hearing, Amaka narrated her ordeal and presented evidence, including school fee receipts, rent payments, and medical bills. Just as the judge was about to adjourn, Chidi entered the courtroom with his lawyer, Barrister Is, claiming he was ready to take responsibility. The court adjourned the matter for both parties to explore the possibility of an amicable settlement or to present their full case. On the resumed date, the parties reported that the settlement attempt failed, hence the court asked Amaka to continue her testimony. Chokuma resumed leading her. "Mrs. Okafor, how has your husband's absence affected your family emotionally and financially? Your lordship, it's been unbearable. My children often cry, asking for their father. I had to explain his absence while making ends meet on a teacher's salary. It broke me," Amaka said, wiping her tears. When it was Chidi's turn to testify, Is guided him. "Mr. Chidi Okafor, why did you leave your family, and what have you been doing since?" Chidi adjusted his tie. "Your lordship, I went to Dubai to rebuild my business. I felt overwhelmed and thought it was best to stabilize financially before returning to my family. I regret my decision." Is presented evidence of Chidi's business ventures. "Your lordship, here are documents showing my client's business efforts and recent financial recovery." Under cross-examination, Chokuma challenged Chidi. "Mr. Okafor, is it true you were living a luxurious lifestyle in Dubai while your children struggled here in Nigeria?" "That's not accurate," Chidi protested. Chokuma held up printouts of Chidi's social media post. "Your lordship, these photos show Mr. Okafor at expensive events, with no indication of financial hardship." To understand the children's needs, the judge held a private meeting with Kamsi and Eda in his chambers. Kamsi said, "I miss Daddy, but Mommy is always here for us. She makes sure we are okay." Eda nodded, adding, "I don't want to leave Mommy." Their statements were noted as part of the court's decision-making process. On the day the case was slated for judgment, the judge, after reviewing the evidence and testimonies, delivered a detailed and thoughtful opinion. This court acknowledges the significant role of both parents in the upbringing of children. However, the principle guiding custody decisions is in the best interest of the child. In this case, it is evident that Mrs. Amaka Okafor has provided a stable and nurturing environment for the children despite immense challenges. She has been their sole caregiver, ensuring their education, health, and emotional well-being. On the other hand, Mr. Chidi Okafor abandoned his family without communication or support for over a year. His claim that he left to rebuild his business does not excuse his failure to fulfill his parental duties. While Mr. Okafor now claims to be financially capable, the court cannot overlook the fact that his actions caused significant emotional and financial distress to the children and their mother. The evidence presented, including his social media activities, suggests a lack of seriousness in prioritizing his family's needs. The children have expressed a clear preference to remain with their mother. Their voices, coupled with the stability she has provided, weigh heavily in this court's decision. The judge continued. Therefore, this court grants Mrs. Amaka Okafor primary custody of the children, with Mr. Chidi Okafor receiving supervised visitation rights to allow gradual reintegration into their lives. Furthermore, Mr. Okafor is ordered to pay monthly child support of 100,000 Nigerian nairas to contribute to their upkeep. This court expects both parties to prioritize the children's welfare above personal grievances. As the courtroom emptied, Chidi approached Amaka. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. "I want to make things right." Amaka looked at him, her expression unreadable. "It's not about me, Chidi. It's about the children. If you want to make things right, be a consistent and responsible father." With her children holding her hands, Amaka walked out of the courthouse, feeling relieved and vindicated. Legal lessons for the Nigerian public. This case highlights key principles of family law in Nigeria. 1. Best interest of the child. Custody decisions are based on the child's well-being, not the desires of either parent. Stability and emotional security are critical factors. 2. Parental responsibilities. Biological ties alone do not guarantee custody. Consistent care and support weigh heavily in the court's decision. 3. Evidence matters. Courts rely on factual evidence, such as receipts, testimonies, and even social media, to make decisions. 4. Financial contribution. Child support is a legal obligation, ensuring both parents contribute to the child's upbringing. This story serves as a reminder that the law seeks to protect children and ensure fairness in family disputes. Thank you for watching this episode on Legal Guide TV Stories. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful stories. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. See you in the next story.